Yo, what is going on YouTube? So today I'm just going to chill out and make a whole paint melody from scratch so that y'all can see the whole process from the beginning to the end. And yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so first off we have this grandeur, and yeah, I'm gonna play the keys and make a paint melody, you know, chord progression and some top line keys so that we have a starting point. I'm gonna turn the BPM to like 160, and yeah, I'm gonna play the keys. Yeah, I think the piano came out fire. All we have to do now is just mess around with the velocities, you know, quantize everything, make sure it's in time. And yeah, I think this is a very good starting point for our melody today. Let's extend these so that they are on time. I want to keep the human touch present on this melody. I will not make everything like perfect. You will see and probably hear all of the imperfections that are in this melody, but to be honest, that's what makes a melody great in my opinion, when you can hear the human touch, especially on these paint melodies. All I'm going to do is just mess around with the velocities like this. And extend some notes. This melody is so beautiful, man. So what I'm gonna do is make the piano a bit quieter, so I will just select everything and move them down a tiny bit so that the piano isn't too bright. I want it to be kind of like softer. Sounds great, man. Sounds very beautiful. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I will just copy these root notes and paste them down an octave, just so we get that bass presence as well on the keys. But yeah, I will probably add a bass right after this. So, but yeah, let's listen to how it sounds. Sounds good, man. But yeah, playing on the keys really is a cheat code if you want to make these paint melodies, because at least for me, I can generate way more ideas like way quicker. It's just a matter of like, you know, knowing our scales and knowing a couple of key chord progressions, and yeah, that's it. Then you can make these beautiful melodies like way easier, way quicker, and they sound way better when you play them by yourself versus like clicking them in, you get me? So, but yeah, let's record a bass in. Yeah, paste it down an octave. It's way too loud, so let's make it quieter. And yeah, let's apply some reverb into the piano. I love using Valhalla Vintage Verb. It's really my go-to plugin for these kind of melodies. And yeah, let's leave the mix around 15%, turn the low cut all the way up. Yeah, I love this, bro. Let's also add a delay. I love using Fruity Delay too. Very simple plugin. The UI is very simple. Don't have to do all sorts of crazy things. I just add this and it sounds good, man. But yeah, as you can see, the velocities are like very low, so let's turn them up a bit from here. Let's add some EQ to the piano. Just cutting out the low end. This sounds good, man. And yeah, what I will do now is I will play around with the key. So we are in A minor, and the reason we are in A minor is primarily because it's very easy to play the scale on the keys because it's just the white notes. But let's try like going -2. Sounds better. Let's try F minor. Yeah, I like this, man. Let's go to E minor. Alright, let's go to the analogy and I will add a pad behind the piano and the bass. Search soft pad, and yeah, let's try one of these. I usually use the soft pad 1, but I want to experiment on this melody. Yeah, I don't like this one. This one sounds beautiful. Let's add my preset. Soft pad. Yeah, instantly feels way more spacious, way more bigger. Alright, so next off what I'm going to do is I will add some accents and guitar stuff and little ear candy, so yeah. Let's go to the Ultimate Pain Multikit version 3 and I want to add this reverse guitar. Yeah, this one. Beautiful, man. Let's add another guitar accent. Add this on the background. Yeah, I think this melody is a bit too deep, so let's go to G minor. I think it sounds better over there, so let's adjust everything. Maybe not G minor, maybe F sharp minor. You know, making melodies is just like a lot of experimenting, trying out different stuff, letting the creativity flow. And yeah, let's try this one. Yeah, I like this one way better. Sounds beautiful. Let's have some guitar phrases from the Ultimate Pain Multikit version 3. So what I'm gonna do is I will cut this part out because I don't like it, and I will just leave these two like this, and I think it sounds beautiful. Beautiful, man. I love this melody already. Alright, let's add some other stuff. I will add a texture. I love these go-to birds. This one sounds beautiful, so let's add it. Alright, so what I could do right here is I could, you know, take out some stuff, for example, these guitars, and maybe leave it like this. And I could export it right now as a starter. What that would benefit me is that I could get like multiple different things to send out from one sample. And after I had exported it as a loop as well, when I'm done, halfway when making the beat, I could export it as FLP. Then when I'm finished making the beat, I could export it as a beat, and that just allows me to send out 4 different things from one sample or one beat, and that just maximizes, you know, the probability of getting a placement. So that's definitely something that you should start doing when making beats in general. But yeah, let me bring back all these sounds. And to be honest, this melody, for me at least, is almost done. I will just add a couple more sounds. I love to keep my melodies simple nowadays because I realized after listening to so much music and listening to so many interviews about, very successful producers, that simplicity is honestly the key. If you listen to beats like One of One by Gunna, the beat is very simple. So that's kind of what I've been doing lately. But yeah, let's add a crash to this beat. And yeah, let me add my go-to transition, which is this one, like right here. Beautiful, man. I love this melody. And yeah, a little bit about the loop arrangement on how I do things is that first off, usually when I'm making pain melodies is I will have the busiest section over here, but I could also do stuff like this where I only have the keys, maybe a texture, maybe some kind of accent, the pad, and then after that we have a more busier section over here. But for this loop I would just do it like this. And yeah, I will also have the busy section playing twice, but the second half of the busy part I will take the bass out, so when somebody's making a beat they can just like very easily differentiate between having the bass in the beat and taking the bass out. But of course I will have the stems over here like this as well, but arranging a loop so that it is convenient for the person who's going to use it is going to like make the workflow a lot faster and better, and they will start liking your loops more because they can just work with them very efficiently. But yeah, I think we are almost done with the loop. Let's listen to it and try to hear if we can add some more stuff, if we hear some pockets, that could need some more filling, let's say. But yeah, let's listen to it. Yeah, man, to be honest, I think the loop is ready, and I think we have a very good balance right now with complex and simplicity, because these guitars, we have a lot of color response going on. So first off, we have these guitars, the accents, then we have these guitars coming in, and then we have the top line melody, which is in its own space. So everything is working very well together right now. So yeah, I think the loop is ready. But yeah, let me know if you want to see more videos like this where I cook something up from scratch, and overall, these more chill type of videos where I just, talk about different stuff and cook up and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, the Ultimate Pain Multi-Kit version 3 is out right now at nitroaudios.com. All these guitar accents and transitions and textures and guitar phrases are from that kit. And yeah, thank you for watching the video, and see you in the next one. Peace.